sports. It's in the game.
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta back up, cause it's on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like, ooh, I got her, and yeah, met her uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. Oh, sucky now, get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me, and they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of flexing mamas, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta, even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Washington Commanders. The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Young wasting no time, right to the air. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
That open man that time ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one complete. He finds Shark. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Young on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Young. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I think we see more of them trying to get him the football on the field. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Young. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. And some space here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time. Now a gain of 20 here. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. It'll be Young again. Trying to improvise. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Powell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That one downfield for Dotson. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. Throwing here, Howell slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Howell. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Howell to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Howell now to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And McLaurin, the motion man right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. And Howell will throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Young now from the 50. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, Try to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Commanders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held it, they might go for it again.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, here's Howell. And this is going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And shedding through the tackle. And he is going to have the Washington first down. They didn't get a lot, but they do convert on 4th. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Howell out of the shotgun. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw, Howell. Man open is Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. Now throwing on 1st down here. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Now 2nd and 5. It's Howell with another throw. Going right back to Dotson. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. Robinson will try to pick it up. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Robinson with another carry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Try to power it in with Arma. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Alex Arma in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that and will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Shark the motion man right.
Final play of the half, Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now a 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On 3rd down, Robinson.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Howell going to go for it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the 2nd half.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
This 2nd and 4. They're going to motion Dotson to the left. 2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Howell. And yet again, it's McLaurin.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42.
Now Howell.
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
Von Bell up to make the tackle.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 5.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
2nd and 5. And McLaurin, the motion man right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Howell. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to have the Commanders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 2. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A give left side to Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league.
Oh, Young loses it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down and established themselves.
Well, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
This offense so far on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Howell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Logan Thomas, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And does Washington have it? They do. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. If they got it, I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Howell down to throw it. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you...
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin, and he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Sly on for the extra point. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Slide for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19 from all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll play fake. Now Young. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, green, white, hey, red. Jackrabbit, hut.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Black shot.
It'll be Young again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40.
First down, Carolina.
Looking to throw, Young. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Panthers.
First down, Young. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll throw again. Young. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by...
Yeah, first off, my name